feature I need to add to there. This would be so much simpler if there wasn't a second boss before the boss fight. It's just so irritating. I don't mind the boss fight itself. It's irritating by itself, sure, because she's fast and she jumps around and it's really hard to lock onto her because I don't have lock on because the room's too dark. But it's more irritating the fact that I have to fight two bosses. You know, if there wasn't another boss fight directly before the main boss, don't think I'd be having as much trouble. Because Ducatil wouldn't have taken as much damage, which means she would have survived for a little while longer. And I might have been able to do it. Oh well. I've got to fight this. Fuck. I hate those things. I really do. They look disgusting. They are just fucking irritating enemies. I can keep going. They tried cheap shit like that. Well done, mate. I'm dead. Bloody lock-on system. It's a pain in the arse. I guess more the fact that the lock-on system works the way it does is more of a pain in the arse than the actual lock-on system. Because of the fact that, you know, it disconnects at a range in a dark room, despite me being able to see the enemy still, is irritating as shit. And then there's the fact that the lock-on system, if you don't have a target to lock onto, the camera will just spin around. I don't like that noise, I'm going back inside. I think it's just the goggles the only thing flapping. Yep, gonna assume goggles. I just saw a goggle fly over, so yep, goggles. Something tells me that guy that went up is gonna come back down, yep. Let's try with the kick, bro, but I'm already down. Hi, you do less damage to people who are on ladders. Interesting. Oh my god, it just goes back up to the same bloody place. Well, that way is useless, apparently. Nothing over there. Apparently I just, like, pissed off some goggles by going out there. Hit in the direction. Getting very irritated. Bastille key. Does that open the cells? Because if so, it'll allow me to lock onto the boss at properly. That's an interesting thought. I might be able to drop this down for a shield. I wonder if I could actually equip a shield with this setup that I've got currently. It's possible it may just, you know, not work. The Lost Sinner has so far killed me twice. I think the only other boss that's managed to do that is possibly the sewer so far. which is impressive. I'm looking at rings for shields. What's that? Oh, shadow dagger, parrying dagger, short sword. Cool. Bone staff. Yeah, got that earlier. Need some flux 100% physical. The only thing I've got is the Drangleic shield, which wells 6, which I'm assuming is going to make me fat roll, right? It doesn't? I'd have got the bow as well. That doesn't make much of a difference, does it? And any other drop seems to not be worth it. Actually, that's okay. That's quite a big drop now, in all honesty. There we go. Feels weird to have a shield again. I kinda like the whole two-handing thing, but I feel like if anything I'm able to tank some of her damage just with the shield. Yeah, rather than having to just roll away constantly, which doesn't seem to be working very well for me. Also, it means I can block these pricks. The fucking fire arrows. Does mean I deal less damage then. Wow, okay. He took as much damage from my lance as he did from that fall, so I'm happy. This is the last time I'm gonna try. I can see his corpse freaking out. I think this is the last time I'm gonna try summoning Lucatiel. Okay. Yeah, his corpse is really freaking out. Like, badly freaking out. Jesus. He's slowly sort of sinking into the floor. Or into the lift, rather. Oh, oh, ow. Oh, God. That looks painful. Ow, Jesus. His back is like clean snapped in two. Straight up snapped in two. Duck and cover, I suppose. Will this work? Is he freaking out because he can't get to me, or is he just freaking out because he's a weird enemy? I like how I was able to keep a lock on to over there despite there being no lights in here, but if I do that in the Lost Sinner room I lose like my lock on about halfway through that. Makes the same sound effects as the snake people from Sen's Fortress. I'm pretty sure these are like the descendants of the snake people from Sen's Fortress. Looks like someone really did a number on them though. They're like stuck together. You know, these guys are pretty simple. It's mainly a jumping attack and then a fury. That has 2 swings. That has a thrust. There you go, no flick source entry. come on, Lucatile, we got a job to do. Nope, only summoning NPCs. That's like my one rule that sort of limits me, I suppose. Really dislike this fucker. I can kill them with one swing of just my normal... I even need to two-hand this thing to kill these guys. Yeah, I deal like 279 damage. Just a normal thrust. It's pretty impressive. I need to kill the rest of these guys. I do, indeed. Need to kill the rest of these guys. I like that they made her taunt. Jeez, calm down. I only taunted to you. Blocking with your shield mitigates all of that damage. Lucato's going ham. She just likes these guys as much as me. It's good to know. It does feel really weird having a shield on left bumper again. It's been a while. Come on then, ladies, you've got... How did you take that much damage? It was one guy. For God's sake, I killed the bloody Flexel sentry by myself to stop you from getting damage, and then you did it anyway. I'm gonna streamline this and get rid of all this crap that doesn't need to be here. Including those currently. I just need a quick rotation between... I can block your sword, bitch. I can block your sword and poke you in the arse. How's it feel? I fucked up my block. Oh, you can stab from behind the shield. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Although I kinda don't want to, because it is, like, less damage. I'm gonna get my souls back. Oh, I did the behind the shield poke. Heal. Lucatile, you got in my way. I was gonna double stab her. Now she's gonna focus me is the only problem. Lucatile, you crazy lady. No, get back up now! Yes! Sorry, Lucatile. Oh. Wow. I thought my heart was pounding before. I can hear it in my ears. I'm sorry I have to leave Lucatile behind, but... she couldn't cut it, evidently. Primeval bonfire lit. Oh wow, it's like a snapped sword. Primeval bonfire was rekindled. Yeah, I noticed. I did it. Cool. I pressed rest at the bonfire. What did it do? Oh. It takes you back to Majula. Well. Hi.
You have acquired the soul of an old one. That is more than most undead can say.
Is that it? Wow, okay, sure. Let's cast a couple more points to strength, I think. And that'll do. 46,000 souls, jeez. That's a lot of souls. There we go, it's time to re-equip my gear now though. Back to my old, slightly better gauntlets. Yep, I think so. I'm a mildly better leggings. Ooh, looks cool. Skeptic Spice lowers required faith by 1 for chosen spell. Cool. Just re-equipping all my gear that I unequipped. Restores many spell uses with a Dusk Herb. I got an Elizabeth Mushroom as well, which is something from Dark Souls 1. I've just realised I never bothered to even try to open those things. I just realised I probably could have made that boss fight easier. Bit late for that, I suppose.
I'm glad to see you safe.
Bit late now, anyway. Oh well. He sells her gear! I don't see how that would ever help. Wearing handcuffs. Apparently that's somehow an effective, I don't know, arm gauntlet thing.
Always open for business.
So he sells like boss armors then? Because he's not selling the dragon ridery one. My current gauntlet's like weigh 2.1 and then protect for 35. Well, you know, it's in the 30s. And those protect in the 50s, but they weigh 4.8. It's almost double what my current ones weigh. I kind of want them. I don't know, they seem stupid enough to possibly be useful.
Always open for business.
I don't know. I'm gonna stock up on life gems in all honesty. Because I've lost a fair few fighting the Lost Sinner a couple times.
You?
I thought the key was available again then, but it's because the price oh, dear god. Yeah, I have to stock up on those. Wow, that drained me quite a bit. I actually kind of want to see what the oh, jump backwards back. So. I recorded for 41 minutes. That's decent. I'm Apparently I got an achievement on Steam for lighting that bonfire, which is good. Huh. So... I don't really know where to go from here. I thought the Lost Bastille may lead to somewhere else, but it appears not. Apparently I've missed something. I think there is other stuff in the Lost Bastille that I haven't found. I'm gonna take a trip back to Sinner's Rise. I'm not fighting that bloody when I can speak, I'm not fighting the bloody Flexor Sentry again. It can stay dead for all I care. My bag is full. Indeed it is. It is full of useless... useful things. Pretty sure there was another way to go, but I don't remember where that other way to go is. There's the place where we started, down there. That's the first bridge we were on. There's got to be some deviation from the original path I took to get somewhere else. Because apparently my voice is gone. Now apparently my brain used all of its power fighting the last sinner. And these arses constantly.